Hi everyone, I just wanted to introduce myself. I've been on YouTube looking at everyone's videos for a while now, so I just figured I would come on and tell my story. I grew up as a Jehovah's Witness. My mother started studying when I was about 3 or 4 years old, so this is pretty much all I can remember. I was baptized when I was 9 years old, and I was on the assemblies with one of my friends at the time, and pioneered even. And things started to fall apart once I got through puberty. I'm sure a lot of you can relate. But I was disfellowshipped when I was 17 years old. I did come back because I was living with my mother at the time, and it was just a lot of drama with that. I'll probably go into that later. But I came back and ended up dating someone that was not a witness, and we ended up getting married, and so I left again. But this time I wasn't disfellowshipped. So I think I left. It wasn't at that point. It wasn't about doctrine or prophecies that weren't true. It was about, I felt like I didn't really fit in. I felt like I could never really be myself. I'm a very funny. I think I'm funny. Outgoing type person. I love to go out, have fun, do things, and a lot of times when you're a witness, you can't do some of the things you may want to do. You have to do, have gatherings and not parties. You can't dance with people. You have to. It was just too much. I just felt like I was stifled and I couldn't be who I really was. So that was pretty much why I just really stopped going to meetings, and I saw a lot of the hypocrisy, a lot of the friends that I, quote unquote friends, that I did have. I just saw what they did, how they were, and what they did when they weren't at the meetings. And I just felt like everyone was a hypocrite. And of course, my mom is, everyone's imperfect and this and that and this and that, blah, blah, blah. But, I'll give an example. Someone that I consider to be a close friend ends up dating someone that is a witness and a ministerial servant. So they were, quote unquote, dating. He would come over to her house, she would tell me, and they had no chaperone, and they had sex. And she gave me details. So when she announced that they were getting married, I said, well, are you all going to get married at the Kingdom Hall? She said, yeah, what do you mean? And I said, well, you all had sex. She said, no, we didn't. You told me that you did. So it was things like that. So that's a whole nother video, that situation. But, things like that, knowing the dirt that people have done, and how they continue to comment and still are considered exemplary witnesses, just something that really, really turned me off. So I adventured onto YouTube and discovered, all these wonderful videos. Stepford Escapees, Lanelsia, Shun This Ass. I love that name, by the way. And then Mara, just talking about all the prophecies that failed. And I was just like, oh my God. I literally felt my stomach or my heart just like drop down and come back up. Like, it was crazy. Like, how all those things, how you can believe something your whole life and come to find out it's just not true. So it's just amazing the things that you guys have found and how you've educated everyone on YouTube. JW Struggle too. That's another good one. I really enjoy him. So this is really just real quick. I'm sitting in the parking garage at my job after lunch. So I just thought about it and I just said, you know what, let me put a video up real quick. Just to say hello. But anyway, I'll probably make a better one so you can see me a little better and learn a little bit more about my story. I probably have to take some notes so I can, so I won't be jumping all over the place. But hopefully it makes sense. And thank you guys.